Let's go.
I was just out riding, man, like on the trees. Like, I am loving trees right now. Can I just tell you how much I'm loving trees?
What kind of trees are we talking?
I'm talking all kinds of them. And when I ski, when I snowboard, no. I'm not talking about those kinds of trees. No.
Are trees your friend?
But
happy little trees.
Bob Ross knows everything I'm talking about right now. In fact, Kamala is down. Things are happening. Belly, what's up, man?
Not much. Good to be here as always. It's a fun Tuesday again here in the TTR studio. Studio A.
Bang, there he is. Belly Mountain Bell across the way. Producer, co-host extraordinaire. Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, we're excited to do this thing. Last one of the year, season finale. What is that about? Yeah, that's right.
It's
happening.
It's a long year.
Yeah, it's been a long year of shows. We are excited at what's coming up in 2019. A lot of things happening. We always say that around here. Half of the time we mean it. Half of the time we're full of shit. But this time I'm serious. Yeah, we're going to take a month off because I don't know where I'm going to be. And quite frankly, like, I don't want our shows, Belly, to suck while I'm away. We've tried doing the remote thing, and I don't think they're as good.
No. I'm not good at pushing the buttons and the knobs.
No, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It really doesn't. It's just the fact that I think, you know, having you in studio and then like the host out of the studio, that's random. That's weird.
And it's hard to do Skype interviews with someone who's also on Skype.
Yeah. So what I think we're going to do, in fact, we've discussed what we're going to do. We've got a couple guests for you. Today's going to be a fun one lined up. I'm glad you guys are all here in the social media lounge. So today we are serving yearbooks for the year 2018.
Ooh.
We're wrapping it up with our end of the year, but we will be back because, see, I think we started it. I know we started right around here last year. It was January or February 2nd. Either way, we're right around the same time.
Well, let me be the first to sign your crack.
There you go. Hags, man. Hags.
Yeah, Lucha's got to go south. He's got to get some warmth.
I'm going all over the place. I'm gonna go to Colorado and get some skiing in. Snowboarding in. I don't know why I said skiing. I really want to get some snowboarding in. I really want to go back to LA. I want to kind of see everybody in Florida. I haven't been.
See Potts' new babe.
Yeah,
Baby Bumble.
And I don't want to do shows like on Skype. I feel like that degrades what we do. We are all about trying to be we're a professional mess.
Yeah.
We love the mess that we create. Like, it's kind of on purpose. It's all by design to be very loose and chill. But we are, we're
marching past February.
We do it with a lot of thought and planning behind it. It just doesn't feel that way because of how loose we keep it in the studio. But no, we're not leaving you. We're going to be doing some bonus stuff, and we'll do some Patreon stuff. Of course, we're going to do some free stuff. I'm not only going to be doing the Patreon. I'm glad for everybody who's participating, and it's growing every day. Patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. But that's not what this is about. We're going to be doing, anything we randomly do, we're going to do out here on YouTube too, on Facebook. Are we in Onewheel Owners Group right now?
Yes, we are.
Are we live in there? Awesome. So hello to everybody in there. Hey, guys. I'm glad to see you all. Remember, you can comment and just join the show or call us. Open lines all day today, 571-354-7338. A whole lot of participation. And I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the person you think I'm talking, some random list. I'm talking to you. Whoever is just sitting there, hands down your pants, couple Cheetos, maybe a little cup of coffee. You're drinking, I don't know.
Hands down the pants
juice.
with
Usually,
Cheetos? That just sounds like a damn mess. Oh, God. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I need you guys. What I need you to do is go over to our YouTube page. Even if you're listening on Facebook, go over to our YouTube page, subscribe, like, rate, all of that stuff. I need you to do it because we're going to come back better than ever. And I need those numbers to rise a little bit. It's kind of, it's frustrating me that we're only at 550 subscribers and we have like 1,300 listeners a week from the podcast and from the Facebook and from the YouTube. That is ridiculous. That needs to grow on the YouTube page so that we can start monetizing our page and help us out, giving you guys more prizes and doing what we do. Just help us help you is what we're saying. So apparently we've got a call on the line. Look at that. That happened quick. We've got, of course, Chris Richardson is going to join us in 5 minutes. I don't even have that on. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh boy. We might have to just write that phone number down. Oh, it's too late. All right. Well, you got him. Let's see what happens. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
It's Gunslinger. What's up?
Gunslinger T-Rex. What's happening? Are you on the mountain right now?
I'm getting ready to go on the mountain. I'm actually getting ready to pick up some of my vets from the airport, and it's a little bit fucked up because of the weather, but we love the snow, so we're going to full send it, and we're going to fucking figure out how we're going to make sure everybody gets here for this Warrior Week and have an epic-ass time, so...
Well, fantastic. I'm kind of living through you right now because I haven't gotten to snowboard yet all year.
Yeah, you're a bitch for saying skiing. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Like, how are we supposed to be friends anymore?
Wow.
You're
Wow. That's fantastic. And I mean, I've even gotten one of your care packages that are becoming highly sought after at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I love to give everybody stuff. So
no,
all about spreading love and positivity in the one real world and everywhere else in the world, as a matter of fact. But,
so how can we get the love back to you with your fundraiser that you're doing real quick? I remember you're doing a ride. It's like you're riding like 25 miles in a day.
Yeah, we're doing 107 runs to raise money for Top Adaptive. That's just one of the organizations I'm with, but we're basically running down the mountain as much as possible. It's not really a race per se, but we're all competitive, so we obviously want to win first. And there's a group of us. We're called Best in Snow. As you know, we fly. And
yeah, who doesn't?
And so there's 3 of us, but there's a link. I think I gave it to you, but
we're showing it right now.
Willing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're willing to, run. If you have a banner or something, you guys want to sponsor us, we're coming down the mountain with different banners in our T-Rex costumes.
So there will be more than one T-Rex? Is that what I'm hearing? It's not just...
Yes, yeah, because there's a group of us. There's supposed to be 4 team members, but we're going with 3, so that's going to be like extra work on my foot, but it's all going to be gravy. So we have a green T-Rex, a regular T-Rex, and I'm going to be rocking the half T-Rex. It's gonna be hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah. But it's all for good cause.
What's a half Belly? What's a half T-Rex? Do you know what she's talking about?
The half T-Rex is like you get to ride it. Like it looks like you're riding the T-Rex. Yeah,
boy.
I did it in my Christmas video when we were singing Mariah Carey.
That sounds like
it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited because the guys that we work with are directly from Walter Reed,
and
a lot of them actually live in Walter Reed, and we help children too, with that have cancer and stuff like that. But our primary focus is on veterans.
So where can they find this, Audrey? What's the name of the website? I mean, we're showing it here, but it seems like it's like a
www.twotopadaptive.com. And so that's my second family. But I didn't call to promote that. I came to give you some bitch because first very small. Back to the skiing thing. What? And then secondly, you can't say, like, you can't be like, oh, we can't say Stoke Circle and get that banned. But you're sitting here saying, put your hand down the pants. Where's the leveling of that? That's
listen,
totally
now this
injustice.
Hold
up, yo. No, I wasn't even done. You're getting your ass rinked here.
I'm not the only one that calls out Luch now.
You put someone in timeout for that. Like, you put my brother in timeout for saying that, and you're saying what? Come on.
Timeout for Luch.
Yeah, hold on. All right, now, may I just say that this is a common misconception with not only women, but some men, too. When I have
he's not doing this.
If I have my hands down my pants, maybe I'm one-wheeling around like the guy on my T-shirt, and I am hands down my pants, Al Bundy.
This is why you're single. If your hand is down your pants,
that doesn't sound safe, putting your hands down your pants while one-wheeling.
Yeah, probably
exactly, dude.
But the point I'm trying to make is that my hands are down my pants, and I'm going full Al Bundy.
Really say that word.
She's still going. I'm just trying. My fader's down. She's just going off on Liz. Watch this. Are you back? There she's ripping me a new one in my ear while I have her fader down. But what I'm trying to say is that the hand in the pants is not a sexual move. It's comfort. It's heat. It's like
it is comfort.
Hold on. Whoa.
He's trying to defend his hands in his pants.
It's just like Audrey, you and all you women out there, beautiful and God bless you, storing things in your boobs. No different.
Yeah, that's definitely a compartment for everything.
Same with my hands in my pants.
I definitely put my keys in there.
Keys?
So you're saying that you put your keys under your nutsack? Come on, man.
Not on the nutsack, because it's not like boobs. You can't wedge them in there. But my waistband is just perfect. It's right there. It's right there, Audrey.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
Well, I got to let you go. I got to get Chris Richardson on the line. Is there anything you want me to ask him down in Florida?
I'm definitely coming to Miami soon, so
okay.
I'm just stoked to see some of those guys.
Well, they're all awesome. They're all sweet. Finish us off. Is gravy at the Thanksgiving table? Is it a dish or a side?
It's definitely a condiment because I put it in a gravy boat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or just spoon it out into the mouth.
All right, very
Sorry
good.
For you, I'll make a whole dish full of it. You can have a whole pot.
Whole pot of gravy coming my way.
Yeah. You're getting a
gravy boat. I just want to say to everybody today, like, be epic and have a great fucking experience today. You only live once, and all today is like, this is it. This is all you got. So just be fucking positive. Send a stoke. One wheel if you can. If not, find something better to do, which there really isn't anything but snowboarding. So
Gunslinger T-Rex, you are the best. Thanks for spreading the stoke. We love you, man. Have a good night. Have a good day over there.
All right. Bye.
Bye, girl. She is awesome. And we love those kinds of calls. Going nuts in the social media lounge. Let's get Chris Richardson on the line. He's got some updates from Miami as we segue professionally AF over to him. That was fun. Audrey, thanks for that. Just crushing me, P.S. But we can take it. We got thick skin
Putting
here.
Your hands down your pants is just an inappropriate thing.
I'm not here to apologize for who I am. I am here to love whatever you guys comment.
Just wash your
accordingly.
hands.
And I apologize if no, I'm not doing apologize.
Just wash your hands, please. Me and the remotes.
I do. No, and I wash the remotes with.
We got the sanitizer out there.
I actually wash the remotes with hand sanitizer often because I think a remote is disgusting.
Remotes are disgusting.
Chris, is your remote in your house? Is your remote the most disgusting thing that you can find?
Oh no, I could get much more disgusting than that if I really wanted to go look around.
What's up, man?
I have animals. I have a cat and a dog, so he's not even close.
Okay. Well, very good to see you, sir. I love that T-shirt you're wearing. Remember, if you want one, you just go over to patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Sign up for the $10 or above, and you got yourself a T-shirt. That's a great price for a T-shirt. $10. We'll send it out. No shipping. We got you.
This is decent quality too. It's actually a pretty thick shirt. It's nice.
Yeah, they're okay. They're not bad. And I mean, you look really good, which is hard to do. With you. So
it is hard for me to look good. You're right, man. I don't appreciate you saying it, but I know.
Wow.
Shots fired.
This cold-blooded individual over here.
I'm on a season finale, Chris. I told Belly when we started the microphones, I said, listen, man, I'm in a mood. Be ready. Here we go. But no, we love you. Thanks for joining us. And tell us about that clinic you rocked out there in Florida last week. It was awesome.
Oh, we did 2 of them. We ended up, we were only going to do 1, and then weather looked like crap on Sunday, so we decided to do it on Saturday. So we went and did the safety clinic. We did a fall clinic, and I got a lot of footage. I got to edit it, but we were trying to teach people how to nosedive properly and every other direction you could fall, a lot of techniques. A lot of people learned a lot and even put it into use later in that day by being a little too aggressive and falling, but doing it right, no injuries. We got some really good footage there. I'm going to try to get that out. And then Sunday, we Jamie T put on a clinic that Future Motion actually sent us a little bit of stuff for. And so we did a trail clinic.
Very
and we
nice.
rode around on Delray trails and gorgeous weather, great day. And a lot of people showed up.
So, Chris, I'm falling right now. Tell me what to do.
It depends on which direction you're falling and what caused the fall.
I'm falling forward. The
Superman!
classic.
We're Superman. We're going forward. We've never ridden before. What's the best way to fall?
Yeah. Nosedive, we were teaching 3 basic techniques. Number 1, probably the easiest, would be to get straight and do Superman, or the full otter, as some people called it, which I think is hilarious. I think Corey Bain may have came up with that one.
Nice.
But that's why Corey, he doesn't ride with knee pads. All he rides with is a helmet and wrist guards. And he'll never ride without wrist guards because
Me too.
he loves to go fast.
Yep.
And when you fall nosedive, you know, the last thing you want to do is put a hand out, just go stiff arm and break that arm, that collarbone. You don't want to go side of beef and land flat and break your collarbone. So you turn your body and you go flat and you slide on your belly, or what Corey calls it, hard points, your plastic on your wrist guards. So you're sliding on your wrist guards.
Right, correct.
And second is, if you can't get straight to the Superman or full otter position, you shoulder roll. And you do a proper shoulder roll so you don't break your arm. And once you roll, like in martial arts, they'll teach you to kind of do like shoulder roll and jump up to your feet.
Mm-hmm.
We actually don't want to do that. We actually want to shoulder roll and land flat on your side so you can continue to slide after the roll. So we do shoulder rolls a little bit differently than you would do in like martial arts.
I think
and
that
third,
is,
if you're not, go ahead.
I think that's a great opportunity for you to make a video for that, because I'm a little bit confused at what you mean. I mean, I'm a baseball player who's used to sliding into second base and then popping up.
It's more like that.
Well,
It's
but
more
no,
like that.
But for the end of that, sliding and then popping up, letting your momentum carry you as you just dig your cleat in the ground and popping you up to stand up. You're saying don't stand up.
This is a great way to explain it. If you normally think of a shoulder roll, you kind of roll and you get back to your feet. You got too much momentum at a high speed nosedive. You actually want to end your shoulder roll when your legs, your hips get back to the ground in like a baseball slide. Because once you're in that position, you're kind of like sideways, and you're kind of got your hands or your feet. Your feet are facing the direction you're moving, and you're kind of watching your feet, chin to chest, and you just slide, and you can just slide until you run out of momentum. A baseball slide. You end like a baseball slide.
A lot of meat there.
For you.
So that's, yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of video of it, and me doing it over and over again, teaching people. And so I'm going to try to get that up. It's going to be a long video, and I probably won't edit it a whole lot because it's be a pain in the ass, but I'm going to get it on YouTube because I think it's going to help a lot of people.
How many participants did you guys have for your event?
I think we had maybe about 20 people out there.
Wow,
it was pretty good.
Great turnout.
It was a good turnout, and we had some, everything from kids all the way to folks like around age 60. And
wow,
we had some people that I think got a lot out of it. Fane was there. I don't know if you saw on the forums, his girlfriend was riding it, and at about walking speed, she fell and broke her tibia.
Oh,
bad. So that's one of the reasons I'm like, man, we got to get this going.
Yeah.
So Fane's like in his late 50s, and the later in the day, he fell going pretty fast in the grass and did a perfect shoulder roll that he just learned, and he was so happy.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to reiterate, I guess, or iterate, we haven't said it yet, I don't know. When you go for that shoulder roll, if you're going to brace with your arm and you're going to land on your shoulder, that's one thing that you just can't be locked. Anytime you fall, nothing can be locked. I know that's a big one. And I watched the video.
Locked, and you don't, they call it a shoulder roll because you roll on your shoulder, but you're not really using your shoulder. Your lead hand, if you're regular footed, my left foot is basically going to collapse in a nosedive.
Yeah.
It's not going to do you a whole lot of good. It's just going to drop, and it may hit the side of your shin and the side of your knee, like the outside side. And then you got to tuck that hand. You can't put it out. You tuck it. You reach underneath yourself with it. Yeah. And then your other hand just kind of goes around, and then you actually roll from your left shoulder. I'm talking regular footed people to your right hip. It's diagonal. And so you roll across, and then you can slap the ground, is what the martial artists do, to kind of get your body in that right position, and then you're sliding like a baseball slide.
So, Chris, we've got a few people in the social media lounge that are definitely calling for this kind of clinic. It's Float Life Fest 3, so prepare yourself.
Can we just go ahead and book that now? Can we
that.
just put that in the books now? We'll just say that's happening.
Yeah, it should be early so we get less broken collarbones.
Yeah,
Exactly. Day one, let's do this fall clinic before anyone even gets started doing anything else.
Yeah.
Let's get this fall clinic out of the way and save some collarbones.
So what else are you going to be doing down there? What can we live through you vicariously with? Because, man, I mean, I am missing my board, bud. It's been rough up here on the East Coast.
Well, the best thing you could do is come down here. And we've had a few people come down and take advantage of that. Dom came down and visited us, and we are great hosts. You may not be able to fly with your XR, but that's okay. We got spares. Anybody that comes down here, we tend to hook them up with a loaner board. We take them out, usually go around Miami because it's more interesting than where I live. And, do that. Really, we need like a float B&B or something, like a list of people. Pretty much you don't even need to list it. If you want to come down to South Florida somewhere where it's warm, just let us know, and somebody will set you up.
Chris, there has been discussions of exactly what you've said. Now, listen, folks, I want to just tickle you with this.
Uncle Luch coming to tickle.
Oh, that motion.
What if we had, seriously though, what if we had like a timeshare in cool places like Denver, LA, well, I don't know about LA, but like somewhere in like West Coast, Santa Barbara would be cool.
A little north or a little south.
Yeah, definitely not Baltimore. But Miami, would be cool where like, you could almost timeshare it. Like we've talked about
Chicago.
No, I don't want to ride in Chicago. Like I watched Stroh and I'm like, man, imagine if that
60? No, thank you.
Imagine if Stroh was in a place where he could ride comfortably without like gusts of wind.
Yeah.
I feel for that dude. I don't want to go ride over there. God bless him, but no way. But I would say, I think it's a really cool idea. What if like 3 or 4, if there was like enough people that wanted to get in on a
bed and breakfast,
just like a bed and breakfast type of like 2-bedroom, maybe even like a 1-bedroom apartment that like, hey, I'm taking it this week, or like a 3-bedroom house that's not very great, but like you could just use as a crash pad. I don't know, man. People started calling for basements because they wanted to walk around naked and they didn't want to have to deal with other people upstairs. That's where that conversation went.
Well, in order to support a place like that stays there and is rotates in use, it would require a scale that I'm not sure our community is there yet. You have to have enough people with that much a demand for it. But what I would recommend that works right now is the informal way of doing it. I would just encourage anybody, if you're going to be visiting a town, if you're on a business trip or whatever, or you just want to go where it's warm or whatever, go to the local group, like go to the Miami group if you feel like going to Miami, go to South Florida Onewheel owners group, and you make a post and say, hey, can anybody put me up? And that's generally when people like me or Corey or whoever might respond, or Vito, would say, hey, I may not be able to put you up, but I got boards for you, I got this, that, and do it informally. That way nobody's committed to money or anything like that, and usually your bros will hook you up.
Yeah. I mean, the social media lounge is going off right now. They're loving it.
Best place for a floatcation.
Yeah,
I like that, Rebecca Randolph. Floatcation.
Where is the best place for a floatcation right now? Like I know,
now,
trademark
Miami.
that now. Miami,
probably Miami.
Yeah.
I am just
where the heat is on, man.
I'm frustrated with what happened to Bradley Michael Spence trying to get his stuff to. Was it to Hawaii?
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go there now with you. I'll do that alone. I'll let you off the hook with that one, but I will respond to that because I think something needs to be said. But yeah, that Hawaii would be cool if you can get your board there. I think that would be fun. But I would like to do like a Upper New York, like Boston type thing in the fall.
In the summer, maybe.
In the fall, yeah, when it's like just getting cool and those leaves start to go. I don't know if anybody has ever seen Master of None, but season 2 when they go to that outdoor art place, outdoor museum, if you will. It's up in like upstate New York. It's fucking beautiful, man. And all I can think of is like, give me my Onewheel.
That's the place. That's the place for it.
What are these new tricks you're coming up with, Chris? Because I'm gonna let you go soon. I know you got to do stuff, but
I got back on doing some of the fin stuff, and I posted a little bit of that up, and then I kind of hurt my toe again. It's still kind of been an on and off thing for a couple of years now. So now I'm back to more just like more dexterity stuff. And follow me on Instagram if you need your Onewheel fix, because there's not a whole lot of people that are able to ride right now. It's Onewheel at Onewheel with 3 E's. I'm trying to post something every day. And I think I've been doing that for like the last week or so. Usually they're NBDs. I don't bother to say NBD anymore because almost everything I'm doing now is NBD.
What does that mean?
But
no big deal.
Never been done before. Like a trick that's never been done on a Onewheel before.
Never been done.
So like some of them are, that's some of the stuff is coming up kind of sloppy. I'm trying to put something up every day because I know people need their fix. So I've been writing a lot. I've been writing like crazy about killing myself. I did 4 hours yesterday, 2,500 calories in one run, and I just about killed myself. But I can't help it. The weather's gorgeous. This is the time to be in Florida. Like high 60s. It's gorgeous.
That's awesome, man. It sounds like it's a great time to be floating down in Florida. I think Lute should get in on this, or one of us should get down there for some fun. I know I'm working all February, but this guy's trying to get in that floatcation month, so it's going to be one of those.
Yeah, and you guys come hit me up because I'm going to do the opposite. When it's burning hot down here in the middle of July, I think I'm going to try to go up to like Colorado, maybe Chicago area, Michigan, and visit some folks because that'll be the time to ride there.
Heck yeah.
His name is Chris Richardson. He is the best, and he is the one that we will be living through vicariously here in these cold months. Thanks for joining us, dude. We really love having you, and we're glad that you were able to jump on here for a minute today.
Hey, happy to be here. I love you guys. Thanks for everything. And we'll miss you in February, but hopefully we'll get some stuff out in the middle of February too.
We'll be back and strong, better than ever. Thank you, Chris. Have a great day, buddy. We will talk to you soon. And yes, we will be doing some stuff for you in the weekly Onewheel challenges that you can still have fun with us throughout the month of February. We're not going anywhere. We'll still be around. We'll just be kind of in the background. I don't want to degrade the shows that you've come to know and love, especially now that they are picking up steam. We need to make sure that we get our. I'm traveling. I'm going to be all over the place this month.
Floatcation.
So, I'm going to be on my floatcation. So we'll be. If you want me to come see you, let me know. Book me now. I would like to kind of make my way around if I can, and hopefully get a bunch of content, meeting a whole bunch of new people. But I did want to remind you that as we go around and talk to a whole lot of people in the community, we all may have our individual quirks or issues, but we need to pull together as a community and work together to grow this sport into something big enough that we can eventually split off into well-armed crime syndicates like the Hells Angels and the Banditos. And then we can have a proper war. But until then, quit vendor bashing, quit getting after each other, stop the hate on any of these groups, and let's just keep working together. That's from Corey V. I love that. Well done. Belly, did you see leading in, I mean, with that being a nice preface, did you see what happened to Brad?
I saw that about the bag that he was using.
Just a shame. And I don't want to put any of the negative names out there. I'm not trying to bring any more attention to that person. If you really want to do your research, you can figure out what's going on. And I think that person even listens to the show. I don't understand.
When you're trying to find something to do, trying to find the best way, all Brad was trying to do.
Let's back it up. Okay. Hold on. Let's back it up.
Okay.
He was trying to ship his battery, I believe, to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And he shipped it through bikeflights.com, which has been done before. Let's just say that. And it's a gray area of whether or not that's legal through their rules. Not legal like legality, but like it's whether or not they allow that. He got it through. He posted about it that it worked, and then somebody saw that post in the Facebook group, and then reported that to bikeflights.com. Yeah. Called Bike Flights, told the company this person's name, and said, "Hey, just so you know, whatever they just shipped, that's a Onewheel battery." And they're like, I mean, that got this all. I mean, he got in a little bit of it caused issues. Let's just say it caused some issues for this person. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what are you doing?
And to me, I think of course I'm not Bradley, and I'm not in his mindset of what he's trying to do. But I really think it's him trying to be the safest he can be and getting that battery.
There's not a lot of options on how to get it there. I mean, there's just not. And everybody who knows Brad, this is not. Oh my God, this is not a segment to say that Brad did. Okay. I guess he broke I don't even know if that rule even exists. He broke a gray area is what he did. He danced in a gray area.
Yeah.
Okay. And then somebody was just like, no. And this person then came out unapologetically and was like, yeah, it was me. I do this all the time. Whenever somebody says that they got their stuff through TSA illegally or whatever, and they go through Walmart or whatever, I report them every time. And I wonder, like, there's got to be other people that are in his camp. He can't be alone on that. And everyone's sitting there in the social media lounge standing up for Brad because he's like the best dude ever, and we all love him.
He works very hard doing what he does.
Yeah, and he's a good dude. I don't think he would ever. Say that again.
Older denim jeans are awesome.
Absolutely. Shred.co is awesome. Shred with 2 Ds. All your Onewheel stuff. And I don't want to paint it like he was trying. Like, he's not somebody who would try to pull one over on anyone. But I know that it's a problem getting your XR batteries places. And now that I sold my Plus, I kind of am screwed. Because you can't ship it, man. You can't take it on the plane. Yeah. You know, that's a problem. And we're going to talk about another company who's doing things differently that I have just become aware of. And I'm going to do a little comparison to Future Motion. In fact, do you want to do that now? Let's do that now. Because from the social media launch, I don't understand why the guy would do that. I don't even think Brad was trying to get away with anything. Exactly. No one. He was just like saying, "Hey, this is a good way to do it. Like, this company let me do it." You know, and then all of a sudden this guy's like, "Oh, well, that's not allowed." And I wanted to go into that mentality for a minute. Is there anybody out there who thinks that guy was in the right and that Brad was in the wrong? You know, because I don't want anything on a plane that shouldn't be on a plane. I will say that.
I don't even know if you have to think that Brad was in the wrong. It's more that maybe you do agree that this guy's just trying to protect, like, the situation that is at hand with the travel and everything, and it's understandable.
No, I don't think he was. That's the thing. I don't think he was trying to save anybody from getting hurt. I don't think this guy was trying to protect any passengers on a plane. I think this guy was just seeing something that was being done and didn't like it and reported that. And I just have a hard time getting down with that, man.
No.
Right? I mean, like, if he was talking about, like, hey, I got my XR onto a plane, and like an XR was like absolutely not allowed. And like, check this out. This is how you do it, guys. This is how you get away with it. This is the hack. I might feel a little uncomfortable about that because I don't want that on my plane. And I don't have any problem with an XR battery. I know it's not going to blow up. I still don't want it on a plane. If it's not allowed, it's not allowed. Fine. I'm okay with that. I don't think he was doing that at all. You know what I mean? He wasn't trying to be deceitful. He wasn't trying to break any rules. He was just saying, hey, look, there's not a lot of ways to ship this thing. This company did it for me. Woohoo! All of a sudden, you're going to rat him out? No, man. So I'll lead you to the water enough with that. That's what happened. I'm not, if that person's listening right now that called them out, I feel like they can't be alone. Like, somebody out there has to agree with them. And I don't get it. It's not me. It definitely isn't me. I don't feel that. And I wanted to just kind of make that sad, but I did figure. I'm just reading the comments. Oh, social media lounge. You guys tickle me, man.
No,
this is for the social media lounge. Just need to give him one just in general. So anyway, hey, I'm an only child, dick. Somebody said it sounds like he's an only child. Excuse
Copy
me.
wants us all to come up to float in Ohio, where it's going to be negative 35 degrees tomorrow.
Negative 35, all flat. Let's go.
Sounds like a great time.
Let's go. I'm down. I can do that.
Luch already taught us how to ride in the cold, right?
I did. The Killer Clown.
Balaclava.
All of them. We'll bring our balaclavas down there. We'll just hang out in Ohio. I like that. But no, I did want to do something here. In fact, let's get some tunes.
Rich Jones says London for your...
Rich Jones, maybe we'll get our package now that the government is back. We still haven't gotten whatever you sent us. I know they sent us something. They sent us something in December.
Yeah, man. Customs takes forever.
Unreal,
to get
man. We haven't gotten anything lately. So thank you guys for sending anyway. But let's go to the islands, man. Quick tree break for anybody who wants to. If you maybe took the day off here, this is a quick little break for you to clear the mind. Go take a safety break, anybody. And that is a very, very good point from the social media launch. Don't post your travel plans on the OWOG. It's super simple. And then some more. So, yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff happening both on the OWOG where our video is being shown right now. Thank you for commenting in there. We'll pipe some of those in here coming up in just a few. We've got Robert Allen is going to join the show in about 10 minutes. And then we'll leave you with a little bit of fun as per usual. But what I would like to do is, Belly, can we go to the video that is in my email? I will say that much. Now, here's the dealio. First of all, Can you pull it back to 0? No, it's fine. It's just me being weird.
You need 1 whole second back.
And now you don't have volume. Just a heads up there.
You don't want volume, right?
We do want the volume. I want the volume to this, and what we are going to do is we're going to watch a video together. We're going to have a little inception. And I saw this morning after I purchased a little new something. If I had a wife, she'd be so mad at me right now. But I don't. So fuck you, wife that doesn't exist. Just kidding. I love all women.
She exists somewhere out there.
I'm so tired of these fucking disclaimers. That's another reason I'm taking a break off. Like, I'm tired, man. I want to just, when I come back in March, I'm not doing these disclaimers anymore. I can't. 2019.
What do you mean?
I'm turning it around. I make a joke and then I feel like immediately I have to make a disclaimer. Fuck you, wife who doesn't exist. I mean, I'm sorry. I love all women. I'm not doing it. And it's not just for women. It's for everything. 2019, I'm not censoring.
I tell you.
Everybody's going to censor. You guys zig. I'm zagging. No censors. March 1st. See you next Tuesday.
In March. So this is the video that Luch wanted us all to see.
Wait. Oh, man. Should we do that or should we save it to the end? I feel like maybe we save it to the end.
Oh, now you want to
Yeah, because I told Rob we'd call him, and I got to get him in here.
Yeah,
He's doing stuff. So let's get him in because we'll watch that video, and then we'll save this fun one to the end. Fuck a disclaimer from the females in our social. God bless America. I love our social media lounge. Y'all are the best. You really are. So I went out and I said I was riding on trees while we get Robert Allen on. I'll just filibuster here for 1 minute and we'll get him in here to talk about it. Guys, you have no idea. If you haven't seen what he's come out with, I mean, innovative AF. And I can't wait to talk to him about it. So we'll do that here in about 30 seconds. So we'll get him on Skype. And then I did just want to explain what I was talking about when I said earlier when I opened the show that I was riding around on trees. The mulch, if you take trees that are like this, like stumps that are this big, tree trunks that are this thick-ish, or bigger, they have like mulch like this high that's kind of on an angle, and then you get the ground. So it's like ground, mulch, and then tree stump. That mulch hump is just a ton of fun, especially if you have like 3 or 4 trees 5 to 10 feet apart. You just hit the mulch, hit the mulch, hit the mulch, hit the mulch, and you kind of treat them like moguls. Man, I'm having a lot of fun doing that. So we've got Robert on the line now, and I wonder if he's ever done that. Robert, have you ever used the mulch of the tree stumps to ride around like moguls?
Sorry, say that again?
Have you ever used the mulch of tree stumps to ride around like and use them like moguls? He's like, I have no idea what you're
yeah, mulch trails. Love those.
Okay, mulch trails. Riding on mulch is something that is brand new to me, and we're glad to talk to you, sir, because you're one of the most innovative people on the communities right now. What the hell is this thing we're about to watch with the snowboard tip in front of it?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, actually. So I have been pulling my girlfriend around.
He's traveling around trying to get into a good spot.
Is that what he's doing? Are you trying to find good Wi-Fi right now? I think we lost him. All right, we'll get him in here in a second. I got to show you guys this. In fact, why don't we play the video and then we'll get him on to react to it. Let's do that. Here's the video, folks. We will get him, although I don't know. Yeah, just play it. I'll have the video audio down so you can talk to him if you want. But here is the video of what we're talking about. This is so badass. Now he's got a soccasin on, which is helping him ride in the snow. That's like a burlap sack around his wheel. And then this is like snow fangs, if you will, that he's messing around with.
That is different. That looks awesome.
That is cool. Like a different way to ride in the snow. Because I would not trust that at all. Not what he's made. I'm just saying riding in the snow without something I would not trust. This thing is pretty damn interesting, and now he's calling to talk about it. So let's get him on here. That'll be exciting. I just want to show this to you guys. He's like, what the fuck is that? Robert, what the fuck is that thing?
Have you seen it? Did you show the video?
We just showed it, yeah.
Yeah, so nosedives on kind of the snowy conditions really happens all the time, right? So I wanted to do something about that. I already had the snow skate because my girlfriend was riding it, which, by the way, dude, is really fun. If you have kids, if you have a girlfriend, hell, get one of your guy friends out there. pulling somebody on a skate or skis is really fun in the snow.
That's almost
so
like wakeboarding,
try that out.
like kind of like wakeboarding a little bit, or you see people skiing when they're tied to like trucks going through the streets. You know what I mean?
Been there.
So totally awesome. Anyway, so I had the snow skate, and yeah, I mean, I looked at it. I was like, this is about the right size. What if it was like sticking out in front of the board somehow? You know, like fangs for snow.
Snangs is what's coming through the social media lounge right now. Snangs.
Right. I think I don't want to stick with the name Bucktooth.
No, I think that's phenomenal, dude. That's fantastic.
Badger, bucktooth.
The badger bucktooth. Isn't that what you called it?
Yeah, it's really funny for people who know about fangs and everyone else. Well, who doesn't know about fangs? So I guess it's perfect.
Right. But be careful, because the moment you say them, half the community hates you and half the community loves you, no matter what you're saying about them. So just be careful. However, so you're now the creator of the snow hatred, which who knows? Things have been getting better, though. I feel like things have been getting better because some guy posted a pretty douchey post, which I found very funny. But also yes, after being through it, it was pretty douchey. It was like a meme that said, when I see these, and it was a tricycle, and then on the bottom it said, I think these, and it was fangs. And like, I went, oh shit. Like, that is bad news. Everyone's going to get mad, dude. This is what starts things. This is what triggers people. And it was way better than I thought. I think that whole garbage is becoming, hopefully dying down soon, because I'm tired of it, man. Like, just ride however you ride. If you want to slap a snowboard on the front of it, cool. You want to throw fangs on the front of it, cool. Do fang slides. Like, there's tricks that you can do with it. But we started this whole segment with like the vendors. Hey, let's quit the vendor bashing, and I'm on board with that for 2019 moving forward. So, have you felt any of that hatred? Have you gotten any of that after posting any of this stuff?
I didn't post anything outside of the Mad Scientist. So
are we bringing this to everyone right now? Dude, I'm the worst. You guys should fire me from that group.
No, it's not a big secret. I'm not sure it's going to exactly blow up as a product. I mean, it's
seasonal.
Niche.
It is seasonal, but that's how the best ideas work. You don't think it's anything, and then all of a sudden it's everything.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you on, dude. Can you tell us what that soccasin is before we let you go? I know you're sitting there at work, so really, thanks for making the time. What's that soccasin you got around the wheel that's allowing you to get traction?
Yeah, so I think I mentioned last time I was on the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically, I just copied the snow sock that you gave for your cars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people have used those or whatever, but supposedly they work really good. So I knew about those. I've known about those for years, and it was a pretty logical step of, hey, can I make one of these for the Onewheel? So that's what I did. Only thing I do want to say is, guys, please, it is not cheesecloth. I don't know where this cheesecloth idea is coming from.
I don't know. It's not us.
He wraps cheesecloth around his wheel. It is not. It is a special polyester mesh.
Belly went to the store. He got a big block of cheese, and then we took his wrapper and we wrapped it around the wheel.
Wasn't me.
That's what we did. Isn't that
clear
what it is?
that misinformation right now? So
how easy is that soccasin to get on?
Yeah, how do you install that thing?
Kind of just roll it on.
Okay, so let me show you something that I have. It looks really stupid, but it works. So putting it on takes 10 minutes. You just have to unscrew the wheel. But let me show you what I have right now. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, that's good.
We can see it.
So what I've done here is, I mean, it looks stupid. I got to find a way to kind of secure it a little bit more.
Okay.
But I've just pulled it to the side of the wheel, so when you don't have snow, you can ride on your tire and save the abrasion and everything else from wearing out the sock.
Got it.
But then you can put it back on without any tools or anything. You just slip it back over the wheel and tie it back on.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, essentially it just has two elastic cords on the sides, and so once you've slipped it over your tire, you just cinch it down and tie it and tuck the cords in, and you're good to go.
Right on.
Love it. This guy, man, I told you guys, he's coming out with some really cool stuff. Where can we find anything that you're doing? I know Robert Allen is his name. He's on Facebook, but where can we find what you do, dude?
Yeah, so there's the Badger Wheel Facebook page where there's some product announcements, and then my Instagram is also Badger Wheel.
All right.
Boom. Robert Allen, thank you for joining us, sir. Go back to work. Get out of here, you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. That was awesome. I always enjoy talking to him. That guy's got some innovative stuff coming out there, and so do a lot of people. Matt Hoover, Ryan Sean Smith is going to be on the show. Oh, I told him we were going to do next week, and then we are going on vacation. So maybe we'll do an exclusive interview with him. We'll do that. I know there is rumblings of things in the works with front concave stuff is going to be coming out this next month. So make sure you guys are ready for that. We've only got 15 minutes left of show. Let's have some fun with the people and explain a little bit of what I was talking about earlier, Belly.
What?
That's what I'm looking at across the way. Oh, man. He's getting a lot of... First of all, let's just give it up for Robert Allen. That was awesome. He did a good job. Thank you very much in the social media line. He's getting a lot of love. So there you go. Texas is getting a lot of votes for the next upcoming flocation.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, San Antonio.
How about that?
Austin.
I could do Austin
Dallas,
gets
Fort Worth.
weird. Austin gets weird.
It gets weird at night. A lot of live music.
I could do some floating around New Orleans. NOLA. That'd be cool.
It's at 6th Street in Austin. That's where you want to go.
Maybe Lodo in Colorado. That'd be cool. In Denver.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. Maybe WeHo in LA. I'm starting to get a little traveled. I'm excited. This is nice.
You gotta get out there. You gotta
For somebody who hadn't been on
the world again.
I hadn't been on a plane and until I was 21. So.
And then you just do it all the time. You had a big flight year last year.
Thank you, Onewheel.
Back and forth.
Last year I flew a lot, and hopefully this year I do too.
Yeah, use that pillow again.
Yeah, man, that thing is money. I got that triangle pillow that you just face plant on. It's awesome on the plane. It's crashed for 2 hours. No, all right. So now let's go to that video we were going to show earlier, if you don't mind, sir. Very nicely done with the production last segment. There's a lot going on behind the scenes whenever we have a guest on, and you don't realize how seamlessly he does it. It makes it seem easy, but there's a lot that we're doing behind the scenes here. Clyde doesn't even know. He's over there taking notes, watching Belly work. He's going so fast that Clyde's trying to slow him down and say, wait, what'd you do? What'd you do? It's like, time out. We're running a show, Clyde. We'll tell you later. You settle down.
Clyde, calm down.
I got a new board today, and it's on something that I have been thinking about getting for a long time. I don't know if there's a reason for me to have it. And I wanted to bring this to you today because as I got it, you know what happens when you get a Onewheel. You order it, and then it's going to be, for me, it was like 4 weeks until I got it back in August of 2017.
Yeah, because apparently they all got to travel by land.
They Onewheel your wheel to you.
You get it with
like,
1,500.
What's this
5,000
miles on here? What's that about? 2,200 miles?
2,200. Go.
That's pretty good.
They walk it to you, weirdly enough.
Walk it. No, but that's what you had to deal with. And so you go, how do you get through that? You clearly just watch, you binge anything you can find on all the videos online, and you just live through all the people online, and you figure, all right, let me practice now and get all my stuff down now so that when it gets here, I can get up and running and just have a good time. So that's what I was doing this morning, and Belly saw in my email what I ordered. We won't say it yet. But he saw it. He was like, oh, you got one of these.
Cheese omelet.
About time. Yeah, bacon, broccoli. Sure. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, what? You putting broccoli where?
Triple kill.
Broccoli where? What are you putting broccoli in?
My omelet. Cheese, bacon, brock. Green pepper, maybe? A little onion? Oh, he's out. Uh-oh. All right, I'm flying solo. He is out. He literally just walked out of the room. There he goes. Clyde, get him back. I need him. I don't care. Get it. There he is. All right. Jeez.
Broccoli? Kidding me?
Yeah, man. Who doesn't like broccoli in there? That way I'm getting a little veggies. All right, let's stop teasing this thing. I got a new board. I'm excited about it, and I started watching the videos for my Leaf Tech. Now, I have been very excited to look into these. Yeah, well, that's how you do it. You just kind of just murder through it. I really have been looking into getting one for a long time. I'm getting a lot of good talks. Oh, wow, we're split right here on the broccoli and the omelet.
No, we're not.
Stay on track, please. Get out of here. You go to timeout. Stay back there. I'm just kidding.
No one's split on broccoli and omelets.
Everybody likes it. So here's the thing. I got a Leaf Tech board. I ordered the V2 this morning. And I was excited, by the way, there's a promo code on there to knock $100 off the price, and you can do 0% financing. Onewheel is always going to be my true love, but I like riding new stuff. Sorry for partying, man. Don't get mad at me with that. If you get mad at me because I ride something other than a Onewheel, then go shove. Like, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I don't mind you having that mindset that's very closed and not open to new things. Isn't that how you got to a Onewheel in the first place? Think of it that way. All right, we all ride stuff, and quite frankly, I'm tired of people just being like, nah, you only ride this and that's it. Don't even try it. I don't want to hear it. All right, but what is cool about this is that the only reason I'm bringing this to you today is the way that they go about their sale, and the company is like, it was a lot different of a feel than ordering a Onewheel. These guys have videos out there telling you exactly how to take apart your board, swap your batteries, alter your trucks, tighten them, loosen them, do stuff to them, add accessories. They've got videos on how to do tricks on their website. You're
saying they've embraced community input and creation? That's what they've done. They've opened their arms, and I want to show you guys the first review that I've seen right now. In fact, we're all going to watch this together. I know it's a show about Onewheels. I want you to. The reason I'm bringing this to you because I want you to compare this to what you would get from Future Motion, and in that sense, I thought that this was worth bringing to your attention.
Hi, I'm Barrett, and this is a review of my experiences with the Leaf.
Take it slow.
I live in New York City and mostly ride in Central Park. I've been riding my Leaf for about 1.5 years, and I get out at least once a week. This video is in Prospect Park. Out of all the places I've brought the Leaf, this is where I really felt like I was on a mountain. As a snowboarder, I learned pretty quickly. I think if you have a basic understanding of snowboarding and using your edges, the Leaf is super quick to pick up. I was riding comfortably within my first 2 sessions. The closeness I get to feeling like I'm snowboarding is actually insane. With the Leaf, I feel like I can snowboard whenever I want. I love having the ability to slide around pavement like you would on snow while moving in any direction that I want to. Being able to just drift around a huge turn is unreal. My advice to learners is to just trust the board. I think the sooner you're able to truly visualize yourself snowboarding and going from one edge to another, the sooner it starts to feel very natural. If I could change one thing, it would probably be the weight. The large battery makes the board pretty heavy, and even though you don't feel it when you're riding, it would be nice if the board was a little bit lighter. The maintenance on the Leaf has always been pretty basic and easy to do. There's also a ton of content that the company has out there on performing the basic services. It's super easy to just watch the video and follow the steps. When wheels wear down after a few months, I have changed my outer wheels and center wheels. My experience with customer service has been unparalleled. A big fear of mine when I was deciding to purchase was troubleshooting any issues that are probably going to be expected with such a new piece of technology. Those fears quickly vanished the first time I had to change out a belt. I don't think the CEO of many companies will walk you step by step themselves to actually fix an issue with you. Support from Leaf Tech has been phenomenal the entire time I've owned the board, and the guys here are truly class acts.
Now, we're not leaving you yet, but I did just kind of, just watching through the back end of that video, really gave me a different feeling from any of the videos that I've seen about Onewheels. I haven't seen anybody say like, yeah, I was just blown away by their customer service. I couldn't believe it. They have videos helping you, do the random routine things like, swapping your wheels around, helping, fix your swappable batteries. Did I mention they have a 2-year warranty? I'm not doing this to get you to buy a Leaf Tech board. I'm doing this, hopefully you realize, so that Future Motion hears me say this and realize that this is a board that's completely comparable. It's $1,700 for a 15-mile range board. You can see your LED. There's lights to tell you how much your battery level is at right down at the bottom of the board. Now, I realize we have a wheel, so you can't do it there, but maybe on the front sensor. Like that's something that people have been talking about for a long time. And it's something that exists all there on a Leaf Tech board. You've got the swappable batteries. You got a 2-year warranty. You got a company that has a CEO walking you through problems and sounds to like give a shit about their customers, which is kind of neat. I wonder what that's like. And hopefully we'll find out in 2018. We've got 2019. We've got calls coming through, which is exciting. I've still got to get to the Float Queens report. We might go a minute or two late today because clearly it's our season finale. And we're not going to just cut it short. We're going to see you next Tuesday. Can't do that. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hello.
Hello. Who is this?
Luch.
What's
your
up?
Canadian correspondent. I'm sitting here shirtless. Like I have no shirt on in Canada. It's cold.
You must have joined our Patreon for $10 or more, and you're still waiting for a T-shirt.
Oh, I was promised a T-shirt before the Patreon days. I mean, you know, talk is cheap, like a Leaf Tech board.
This is why we're taking... That's good. Hold on. That's why we're taking a little break here, because Clyde's swamped, man. He's backed up. And, you know, he really needs it. He really needs to just take some time to get...
We got to get that stuff out. That's what we got to work on during
He's flustered.
All that.
He's flustered. Is this Canadian Doug?
It's his cousin. Yeah.
Canadian Dave's cousin, Canadian Doug here.
Yeah, okay, sure. We'll go with that, yeah.
I'm sorry you're shirtless, but the one that you made makeshift, Mr. Sean Nelson, was really nice with the blue TTR tape. I like the way you did that.
Yeah, but I washed it, and now it's ruined. I mean, I got to go get more painter's tape here. This is high maintenance. It would seem easier if you guys just actually sent me a shirt. So.
All right,
that's
Clyde,
the plan.
Clyde, write it down. We got to get Sean. He's first on the list. Brandon Ogden, I know.
That poor Clyde guy, man. He just gets pushed out in front of buses. He doesn't even know we're coming.
Well, tell him to figure it out. I mean, he's a young buck. He's trying to learn radio. He doesn't know that you got to just take it on the chin somehow. I don't want a new intern. I want Clyde to be good at what he does.
Let's set Clyde.
Yeah, I just want Clyde to do his job, too. I mean, I just want a shirt. It's cold. Like, really.
Yeah, we got to get him before he freezes.
Yeah.
And I'm not actually in my hot tub on this call. Typically, I call from the hot tub. But today, I'm actually at work.
All right, sir. So the whole theme of what we wanted to leave you guys with, as we are going to be gone for the month of February, we'll do intermittent stuff here, there, and in between. But what is something that I want to ask you guys to get out of your comfort zone in February? I know it's hard because there's a lot of stuff going on that's impeding what you're used to doing, like snow and wet and all this crap. So maybe salt. Get out of your comfort zone. What is something new that you might take on in February, this month coming up?
Something new for me to take on. It's not going to be a Leaf Tech. I'm going to tell you that right now. About the Leaf Tech, do you realize that you are effectively going to church or McDonald's or whatever? We'll do this analogy.
Okay.
You're going to McDonald's and you're walking into the restaurant and the whole entire restaurant sitting there eating a Big Mac, and you guys are like, hey, check out my Whopper. Nobody at McDonald's wants to see your Whopper. If they wanted a Whopper, they'd go to Burger King. Do you get the backlash towards the electric unicycle, the Leaf Tech, the whatever the case is?
Hey.
I'm at McDonald's. I'm here for the goddamn Big Mac. Don't talk to me about a Whopper.
Get out of here, Canadian Doug here. You were going to timeout. I know you were going to say something like that, and I appreciate your perspective, but now since I said it, we all have to drink. And you, sir, you go sit in that hot tub and cool off for a minute, all right?
That's right. Between me and Audrey, we're going to keep you in line. Good job out there, Audrey. You stay on them, and I'll keep them on the other side.
Gunslinger T-Rex and Canadian Doug here, bringing it strong today. Be good, man. Thanks for calling in.
Peace. Have a good vacay.
Later, buddy. Thank you. That is fun as always. In fact, since we're jamming stuff in here, we've got to go out to the field We saved this for the end, and of course, I've got something afterwards. But go ahead, Belly.
But
what do you
just
got?
to be clear, that Leaf Tech thing was really for future motion. Show them how.
I was hoping you guys would
service
realize what I was trying to
could be
do
done.
there through a Leaf Tech video, which is not only show you that other cool things exist, but to show the company that makes our baby, hey, other companies are doing it better.
By the way,
I hope you could see that and take a page out of their book.
Leaf Tech batteries are TSA approved.
And swappable with a 2-year warranty. Go figure. And guess what? Still go 15 miles. All right, let's do this. I want to send it out to, if I can, please, I would like to go to Boston to the Float Queens, and then we'll be back to say goodbye to you right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Float Queens, Thamanda Namanopoulos. Talk to us, girl.
And welcome to this week's Float Queens Field Report. I'm your Queen Amanda Sparkleopoulos.
And I'm Nikki Wheelwright.
And we have lots of Women Crush Wednesdays this week. The Float Queens group is blowing up right now.
We have lots of new people in the Float Queens group.
We sure do. And very active new people too. We're seeing lots of posts, so keep that up. We love it.
We love it. I saw someone named Katie Long make her own Woman Crush Wednesday, which I appreciate a lot.
Bold.
Very bold.
I was going to say ballsy, but considering what group we're in, maybe I should say boobsy.
Boobsy. There you go.
Very boobsy of you,
Very
Katie.
boobsy of you, Katie. We do have 2 official Woman Crush Wednesdays this week.
Oh boy, we better dive in then. Oh, I know both of this week's Women Crush Wednesdays, don't I? Yes. Kaylee Boyd and Kristen Curtis both rode with me at Float Life Fest this year. Kaylee Boyd was the boss of riding on mud puddles. The key, she says, is float like an angel.
I love that. That should be our new motto.
I agree, yes. And then Kristen Curtis. My God, that woman can do anything. She wouldn't describe it this way, but I'm going to go ahead and describe it that way. She smoked me on the XR race. We both took the same wrong turn, and then she made up that time like a boss, and let's just say I didn't, but that doesn't make me a loser or anything.
Both of them do amazing things. Kaylee rode her one-wheel at her college graduation, full cap and gown, the whole deal. And Kristen was a professional women's tackle football player.
What hasn't Kristen done, though? Like, Kristen can change her own tire, too, which we can't do, obviously.
The struggle was real.
We even enlisted at least 6 different boys. We thought, they've got to be good for something. We can keep them around to change our tires for us, but they couldn't do it either. Some witch must have put a curse on me, because all of my tires do this, and I have to take them to the go-kart racing place and have the nice tech there put them on for me.
Speaking of witches, Ryan Witch Hurwitz?
Oh, yes, confirmed witch now, by the way.
Definitely a confirmed witch. He is one healing.
Which we still haven't done, by the way.
We're gonna have to. I mean, if he can do it, we can do it. That's about all we have for this week.
All right, well, let's send it on back to lunch, folks, then.
Hurwitz is riding in heels? Good on him, dude. That takes skills.
We should just make that a weekly challenge
Holy
one of
crap.
these days.
That's impressive. Thank you, ladies.
One healing should just be a challenge one day.
Nikki and Amanda, you guys are the best. One time I'll say it. That is Nikki Courtney and Amanda Thompson, otherwise known as the Namanopoulos. Thank you,
Doing
guys.
something nice and new with the hair. Look good.
I do. I'm digging that blonde streak, and I'm digging the. They're getting better at those videos every week. It's hard. They're the ones that are giving it to us like consistently, and you can see that they're consistently getting better and better. And I think the same thing goes for the characters that have been coming in here. Canadian Doug here. God, I mean, we haven't had Canadian Dave in a while. What? What?
I showed up just in time for the part of the show I've already seen. Amanda Crump.
There you go, Cromp Dog. All right, let's do this. I would like to, if I can, leave you guys with a song that I heard that I've never heard before, and I'm going to take it on the chin. We usually get in a little bit of trouble when we play actual music, but since it's our finale, I wanted to do that for you guys. Belly, before we do that, you got to say goodbye to the people, man. What's going on? What are you going to be doing
Guys,
in February?
In February, here's what I'm going to be doing. Figuring shit out.
What?
Like getting t-shirts out and getting prizes out, anything we've got left over, residuals, and then who knows, maybe something new on the horizon we'd be working on. So you never know what's coming from TTR Studios.
You're mentoring Clyde?
Me and Clyde got some shit to do in February. We got a lot to communicate with. Maybe Clyde will even make an appearance one day. Yeah, well, you'll still catch us doing some Belly and Luch in the lunchtime hours from time to time. So you're not going to be totally missing us, but we're going to be taking some time just to get Voice of Onewheel, some great content, thaw out from the winter so that we can roll into March heavy-heeled and no leaf tech.
Get out of here. I'm excited. I want to try it out. I mean, and that's what I wanted to leave you guys with. Try something new here in February as we're gone. We're going to be doing a couple more weekly Onewheel challenges. We've gotten away from those, so there will be one for this week. Excited to do that. And we'll be doing some stuff intermittently, like I said. I did want to remind you before we go, and I will hit you with that song. I really don't miss it. Stick around and hang out for another minute or two before we do that. Because I want to make sure that you know, if in February you get in trouble, if somebody starts giving you crap, you get a ticket, you get a citation, you get an arrest, you call Troy Hendrick, a.k.a. Once Year, and Hendrick and Henry Law in Floatlanta, Georgia. He's going to take care of you. You're in good hands because he's fighting for the rights of one-wheelers, e-skaters, even leaf tech riders, and all personal transportation devices out there. If you guys have been injured or you're fighting the law from some sort of citation or arrest, seriously, just hit him up. He'll help you out. www.hendrickhenrylaw.com or just message Once Year on Facebook. His name is Troy Hendrick. Very good. All right, folks, we got to go. Let's get out of here. I'm closing my soundboard for the day. I heard this song come across, and I didn't know what to think because what I've been doing is I've been typing in on Spotify, like happy music, feel good playlist, have a good day. And man, I just can't help but do stuff like this when I'm riding around on my Onewheel. And so I wanted to leave you guys with this today. This is Crystal Fighters at Home. We're getting the hell out of here. We'll see you guys next Tuesday in March. Thanks for hanging out with us right here from TTR Studios. Again, this is Crystal Fighters at Home. We'll do Lucha and Belly tomorrow. But for all of you guys and Clyde, have a great day.